All right, way to wrap up this story, but SoHo Karen just got arrested.
Pascal.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal, back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, The Pascal Show, one word. Hit that like button down below, and don't forget to crush that subscribe button if this is your first time checking out this channel right here. Anyway, this is a quick one. I got to tell you this one, but here it is, y'all. It's funny how stories are starting to get wrapped up. You know what I'm saying? The resolutions from what happened earlier, last year are now kind of becoming resolved now. You know what I'm saying? We wrapping these things up in a bow, and we got some interesting breaking news about Miss SoHo Karen, Miss Ponsetto, Miya Ponsetto, or AKA SoHo Karen, AKA iPhone Karen, AKA Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs Karen. Anyway, if you guys don't remember SoHo Karen was the one who accused a 14-year-old black kid of stealing her cell phone. She was wackadoo, nuts, crazy, you name it. You name it. She was everything, baby. And recently, she jumped onto a plane. She was in New York City during that time, during this incident, accusing this 14-year-old black kid of stealing her cell phone. After the whole incident, where we saw the footage where she tackled him, etc., the security cam footage, and she of course denied this whole thing. She said, "This is not true. I didn't do any of that stuff." But never underestimate the power of security cams, my brothers and sisters. So anyway, she jumped on a plane, flew back to California, and just laid low with her mamas, okay? And then out of nowhere, because, like I said in the last video, everybody craves a large fry and a large drink from McDonald's. She is spotted at a McDonald's, walking out of a McDonald's, getting into her car, and she was instigated about the incident that happened in New York City. She spouted off random craziness and all that stuff. We were all wondering, will she be out on a lamb for the rest of her life, or will she never go into New York City? Will NYPD ever really get this girl? Will they snatch this girl up? Will they or won't they? You know what I'm saying? Inquiring minds would like to know. And lo and behold, she actually did get arrested, and we got the story right here, thanks to TMZ. Shout out to TMZ. They say SoHo Karen arrested over cell phone attack. Finally, okay? Finally. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, SoHo Karen Miya Ponsetto, Ponsetto's wrongdoing on the other side of the country has finally caught up with her in Los Angeles. She has been taken into custody. Law enforcement sources tells us they arrested Ponsetto Thursday in a joint effort by the Ventura County Sheriff and the NYPD. This was a joint collaboration, bruh, via across both sides. You know what I'm saying? Right coast collaborated with left coast, east coast, and west coast collaborated. You know what I mean? Biggie Smalls and Tupac collaborated, yo. This is huge, okay? And we're told she's expected to be charged with attempted robbery for falsely accusing and assaulting a 14-year-old black child. Yo, this is crazy. And of course, we already know the whole incident that happened inside of Arlo Hotel in Soho, New York. As reported, officers from the NYPD were looking for Ponsetto after video surfaced showing a 22-year-old attacking a 14-year-old who she had accused of stealing her cell phone at the Arlo Soho Hotel in New York City. She tried to take the boy's personal phone during the attack, ridiculously believing it must be hers. Of course, we already know all this stuff. She obviously goes off. She leaves. She goes to California shortly after the December 26th incident, laying low with her mom, but was spotted, like I said, at McDonald's, right? Last week. So Ponsetto has a history of run-ins, as I've already said. I did a whole deep dive, and if you haven't done it yet, go check out my other video. I'll put the link up above. So be sure to click on that. I did a deep dive about her and exposing who she is and her two DUIs and all that stuff, which they clearly talk about right here. She had two DUIs, one that was involved her mother. Then after she gets charged in court for the first DUI, the very next day she gets arrested for another DUI. Another one. Okay? But Ponsetto's attorney, this is what I found interesting. Sharon Gatton tells us the attack wasn't racially motivated, but instead a result of an anxiety attack. What did I say? I said she was going to use some sort of excuse. She was going to dance around the idea of mental health of some sort. She was going to say, I'm unhinged, I'm not right, blah, blah, blah. Let us continue. As for her phone, that was later found in an Uber, which we already talked about before, and returned to her, Gatton says she was unaware of Ponsetto's arrests, but says Mia has not grasped the severity of her circumstances. She is expressly disregarding advice and has gone rogue. I'm done. This girl ain't even listening to anybody, and she gone rogue. Like she Tom Cruise, she Ethan Hunt up in this piece. She about to solve some Mission Impossible or something like that. Gatton continues and says, I had an in-person meeting with Mia today. And after seeing her in person, I was able to determine she is simply unwell. She is emotionally and mentally fragile. I was forced to cancel national interviews due to my concern of her well-being and lack of understanding of the process. I'm here to guide her as legal counsel, but if she is unwilling to take my advice, there's not much more than I can do. Interesting story, y'all. Clearly, as I said before, when people came up to her and started asking her questions and how she was answering those questions, she wasn't even answering the questions. She was answering with other things as if she was asked different questions. Clearly, the girl is not all there, or she's on all kinds of different types of drugs or something. She on something really, really good. Either she's on some really good stuff or she ain't on really good stuff and she's just off. But it kind of seems like her mama might be a little off too, given the fact that they both got arrested together while the mom tried to assault an officer. Given the fact that she knows for a fact, I'm sure the mom knows that she's wanted. I'm sure they know. I'm sure she knows that her daughter is wanted in New York City for something that was completely messed up and wrong. Totally wrong and messed up. Real talk. And the mom hasn't done anything about this? It's interesting. Now, it's really crazy. I think it's really dope that NYPD and the Ventura County Police Department, if I got that correct, decided to collaborate to do a crossover mixtape, if you will. You know what I'm saying? And get and arrest this girl's ass. I'm just going to do this. You know what I'm saying? Good on you, guys. Good on you. Good job for doing what you did. You know what I'm saying? You caught her. You got her. You know, I guarantee you she probably, as, you know, the lawyer is saying, her lawyer, Gatton, is saying, it seems like she doesn't think she did anything wrong. I don't think she's fully computed what's going on. Or she's putting this on. She's putting this facade on so that she can use this in court. So that if she does get charged with anything, if she does get found guilty for anything, maybe her sentence isn't as harsh. Think about it, guys. Just think about it. Maybe Gatton is going, hey, keep playing nuts. Keep playing unhinged. Keep using that mental health issue. We're going to ride that. and they just might get away with it if played right. But anyway, comment down below. Let me know what you think. You know what I'm saying? Because I know there's a lot of people who have been commenting on the other ones before, on the other videos about this SoHo Karen, basically saying, man, she better not be using this mental health thing as an excuse. But lo and behold, she is using that excuse right now, my brothers and sisters. So I want to know what y'all think. Do you think she is off, or do you think this is just an act that the lawyer is involved with as well? Comment down below. Let me know what you think. I'm definitely happy that they arrested her. They're bringing her to justice. Finally, that kid, you know what I mean? Keon Harold Jr. is finally going to get to close that chapter of his life and get it over with. And hopefully, you know, he could start healing a little bit, because I can only imagine how traumatized he is over that whole situation. Anyway, comment down below, hit that like button, crush that subscribe button. It'd be great to have you a part of the Pascal Show family. Anyway, it's time to get going. Be good to yourselves, be good to one another, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.